How to become smarter. 21 things you can do daily. Despite the widespread misconception that intelligence is only accessible to individuals with high IQs, there are a number of potential ways to increase one's cognitive ability and improve their performance in a variety of academic, professional, and social endeavors. Anyone may develop their brain capacity and grow smarter with adequate drive and commitment. Your mind can be quickly sharpened by incorporating new habits into your daily routine and receiving the right stimulus, which will leave you motivated to take on new tasks every day. 1. Visit new places. Displacement is healthy for the brain, whether it entails going to a new coffee shop to study, taking a different route to work, or visiting a different country. Since it typically feels pretty strange at first, it could be challenging to detect this in the heat of the moment. You can't get what you usually have at the coffee shop. You must consider a brand new menu, choose an item you have never had before, and make a choice. Although it appears straightforward, individuals like the security of routine. We prefer to always be aware of what to anticipate. When you visit a foreign place, the people, language, and customs are all foreign to you, and the way of life there has an oddly different rhythm. The brain must overcome novel, unexpected hurdles in order to adapt to these new factors. The process of overcoming a language barrier encourages the brain to come up with original ways to express wants and feelings. Your ability to adjust to new circumstances is put to the test by engaging in new activities such as listening to music, sampling new foods, and navigating unfamiliar streets. 2. Continue your education. One of the best time, money, and effort expenditures you can make is in your adult education. Even while education is important throughout childhood and adolescence, adults frequently underrate their capacity to pick up new ideas and abilities. Take a lesson that will push you, whether it's intellectual or creative. Choosing to continue your study voluntarily gives your brain the best chance to forge new connections and develop higher intellect. 3. Examine and read the news. This is one practice that fosters healthy brain waves while maintaining the impression of habit. Your brain will keep engaged if you set aside 30 minutes each morning and evening to read a newspaper or watch the news. It's an excellent daily practice to take in new information. The news provides thought-provoking issues and will fill your head with fresh knowledge. 4. Read. Reading is the simplest technique to stimulate brain function, but it frequently offers some of the most varied options for expanding cognitive ability. Reading offers helpful advice by introducing new vocabulary, providing illustrations of how to use good syntax, and demonstrating the beauty of a well-written phrase. However, this only accounts for half of reading's magic. Reading gives the reader the chance to draw broad parallels between the literature and actual life, whether they choose fiction, non-fiction, historical literature, or poetry. Reading is an alternative method for causing your brain to travel to a new location in this way. Your brain is rewiring to comprehend everything while your mind strives to make real people, places, and events from the words on the page. 5. Take a fresh approach to your work. Workplaces serve as blank slates for novel encounters. Everyone is occasionally given the chance to think creatively, solve problems in novel ways, and offer new ideas to the team, regardless of the type of position they may hold. It's crucial to stop worrying about each new issue and begin contemplating solutions to get to a destination. 6. Take brain training. Companies like Lumosity provide excellent everyday brain training. Lumosity was developed to stimulate the brain's ability to form new connections by providing puzzles and games that improve neuroplasticity. 7. When experiencing issues, consider the 5 whys. The 5 whys, one of the most common approaches to issue resolution, are still a good place to start when trying to identify the source of a problem. The brain begins to search for an answer when a question is asked. Start by pondering why before fretting about the issue. This program was created by a team of neuroscientists at the University of California, Berkeley, to stimulate the brain and force it to retrain itself for unfamiliar situations. Success tales about the outcomes of this open experiment abound. 8. Eschew technology to keep the brain in shape. Modern life would not be possible without technology, but too much reliance on it might hinder the brain's ability to solve problems, adapt to new situations, and be a reliable source for practical skills like simple algebra and navigation. Try traveling without a GPS. Without a calculator, work through a few algebraic equations. Put your brain to work for you, and you'll notice the difference. 9. Foster creativity. Preschool finger painting was not only a fun activity, it also helped open up the mind to new possibilities and ways of solving problems. An artistic mindset opens up new possibilities for finding new solutions, new inspiration, and peaceful confidence. The combination of these elements in both personal and professional settings enables ordinary people to shine as innovative thinkers and inventive leaders. Find ways to incorporate creativity into the dull grind of daily tasks. 10. Draw. You don't have to be an artist to appreciate the benefits of drawing, which cultivates brain activity in a unique way. In addition to improving basic hand-eye coordination, it sends synapses to neurotransmitters to help you remember things more permanently and vividly. Drawing is a healthy brain activity for everyone, from doodles on scrap paper to charcoal portraits. 11. Paint. Drawing is an extension of painting. It feeds the same areas of the brain, but unlike drawing, painting often introduces new and unfamiliar textures and colors to stimulate the brain. Painters frequently have a keen awareness of their surroundings. Engaging in painting encourages people to notice minute details of the world around them. This type of brain focus results in an increased level of alertness. 12. Perform an instrument. Learning to play an instrument has numerous cognitive benefits. Playing an instrument improves hand-eye coordination, memory, concentration, and math skills. While some instruments are more difficult to learn than others, all facilitate increased and improved cognitive functioning. From training your fingers to master complex musical passages on the piano to counting the beats in a musical measure, instruments force various regions of the brain to work together to create music. 13. Write. Like reading, writing improves vocabulary growth, grammar abilities, and use of good syntax. Writing improves memory and helps the brain store information more effectively. According to studies, students who take handwritten notes in college classes routinely perform higher on tests. Writing causes a person to pay attention to their memories, experiences, and internal conversations, a combination that boosts brain function altogether. 14. Role-playing. Put yourself in someone else's shoes, and your brain starts to remodel to help you think like a new individual. Role-playing can get the wheels moving in the brain of folks who are struggling to come up with distinctive answers to complex challenges. 15. Teach and share knowledge with others. Whether this is achieved digitally or face-to-face, pursue colleagues and peers to exchange experience and insight. Fresh faces and new ideas inspire creativity and offer an enhanced learning environment for the brain. By forming a network for sharing ideas, your brain starts developing a new network for formulating and executing fresh notions. 16. Talk to interesting people. Nobody has had the same life experiences. Everyone sees information differently, remembers things differently, and processes daily life with their own cerebral flair. This makes teamwork necessary for brain health. Although we are all prone to assume our method is the ideal approach, obtaining perspective from another person helps our brain consider fresh answers and new strategies for both personal and professional concerns. People should practice being good listeners, whether the topic is religion, finances, politics, or diet trends. It can be difficult to silence your own thoughts while the other person speaks, but the brain needs discipline to stay sharp. 17. Work in a team environment. Collaborative surroundings are vital for improving brain activity. Some people who prefer working individually dread the time when they are compelled to engage in a team-focused workplace. These self-sufficient folks, on the other hand, are very brilliant and would profit the most from a little teamwork. 18. Exercise. People who exercise regularly have better IQ levels, according to studies. Regular exercisers not only keep a robust body, but they also encourage brain cell growth. During strenuous activity, a process known as neurogenesis occurs, which boosts the creation of neurotransmitters. Active people enjoy less stress, better concentration, and more energy as a result of side effects such as higher dopamine. In Sweden, Dr. Michael Nielsen of Sahlgrenska Academy and Sahlgrenska University Hospital conducted considerable research on the subject. Being fit implies you have a good heart and lung capacity, and your brain receives sufficient of oxygen, the doctor explained. Dr. Nielsen's study included over 1 million Swedish military men, and he discovered a direct link between physical fitness and high IQ scores. 19. Participate in athletics. Multiple studies have shown active youngsters often do better in school and have a greater probability of continuing their education after high school graduation. Although athletic endeavors might be exhausting at times, the long-term advantages of vigorous physical activity are beneficial. Maintaining an active routine is vital for optimal brain health, whether it's finding one activity you're strong at, such as basketball, running, or lifting weights, or trying something new every day. 20. Practice meditation. Controlling and calming the brain is just as effective as increasing activity with instruments and puzzles. Doctors have been investigating the effects of meditation on the brain for several years, and the results are astonishing. Dr. Richard Davidson of the University of Wisconsin cooperated with the Dalai Lama on one renowned study to investigate what occurs to the brain during meditation. Transcendental meditation produces amazing brain outcomes. People who suffer from fear, anxiety, depression, and other mental illnesses might try meditation to calm themselves down and create a better sense of focus. 21. Eat a healthful diet. Children and adults interested in enhancing brain activity should begin by modifying their nutrition. According to research from the University of Bristol in England, there is a substantial link between an unhealthy diet and poor IQ scores in children. To start reversing harmful habits, eliminate extra fat, sugar, and quick foods and replace them with more vegetables, fruit, and lean meats. These 12 best foods that improve memory and brain health are also beneficial to your health. There are also a number of strange drinks that have been shown to improve brain function. Matcha green tea, raw cacao hot chocolate, and ginkgo biloba tea all have brain-boosting properties. According to some scientists, ginkgo biloba aids in the circulation of blood to the brain. Finally, it is not necessary to seek the guidance of a neuroscientist while developing daily routines to encourage healthy brain function. While numerous studies provide compelling evidence, increasing brain activity can be performed through a few simple measures. Be intentional about your time and energy to start working towards a better and more rewarding existence. I hope you enjoy this video. Please like and subscribe for more videos. Thanks for watching.